Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Satya's Marine World. So basically, a few days back, I saw this post by the Best for Pets Instagram page, and they were offering these red apple crabs. And I've been after these crabs for a long time, and I finally saw that they were available in India, so I just had to make the purchase. So I quickly went to their website and I placed an order. Now, I'll say this in advance, this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I just saw these crabs and they were available with in this website, so I had to get them. So guys, I have placed the order for the Metasesarma aubryi. It's the red apple crab. So the crab should reach me within the next 3 to 4 days, I guess. So let's start building the temporary setup. Now, eventually these guys will get their paludarium, glass paludarium, like cool naturalistic enclosure. But for now, I'll just keep them in a 50-liter tub. And yeah, so these guys are terrestrial crabs. They need fresh water. So it is recommended to give them 90% land and 10% freshwater habitat, right? So they also need salt water, but that's only during reproduction and stuff. So we won't be adding salt water. We don't need that. And yeah, let's get to building the temporary enclosure. So guys, here are the things that we will need. This is the 50-liter tub with the coco peat in it. I'm using coco peat as substrate. It's fairly moist. These guys need a moist substrate as they are found near river systems and freshwater systems with moist substrate. I'll be using this piece of driftwood. It basically acts as a hide and some sort of enrichment for the crabs. There's a wooden slab as well. I want to use that so that they can eat food on top of it. And yeah, there's a bowl that will act as the water dish basically, and there's a box with some Indian almond leaves in it to add texture. So let's build it. So guys, while I set up the enclosure, let's talk a bit about these crabs. Now, Metasesarma aubryi, or the red apple crabs, are a terrestrial species of crabs that are native to Indonesia, Malaysia and Thailand. In their native habitat, they basically live in moist forest areas near streams and rivers, or near stagnant water bodies as well. They basically live under rocks and rotting wood, and they prefer to live in shaded areas, right? So what you need to give them is basically substrate that is around 5 to 6 inches deep, so that they can bury themselves, a lot of wood pieces and a lot of plants for them to hide under, and leaf litter. And they need fresh water, but they can also live in brackish water as well. But you need to make sure that the land to water ratio is 90:10, so 90% land and 10% water area. Now, during their lifetime, you don't really need to give them salt water in captivity until and unless you are planning to breed them, because after breeding, the females will go and deposit their larvae into salt water. Now the larva will develop in the saltwater habitat and eventually crawl back up towards freshwater and towards the terrestrial habitat. So we are not going to give them salt water right now, and we'll just set up an enclosure with about 5 inches of coco peat, some driftwood and some rotting logs, which I will get later, and some leaf litter and a bowl of water. So these crabs are communal crabs, meaning these guys can live together, but you need to make sure they have a lot of space and a lot of hiding area basically, so that they can get away from each other if they want to. If you give them small space, the males especially will become territorial and they will fight. So give them lots of hiding spaces. and you cannot keep them with any other species of crab. So make sure this is the only species you are keeping. Also, as for feeding, these crabs will eat almost everything. You can give them your commercial fish and turtle pellets, or you can give them fruits. They love eating fruit matter as well. I've seen mine eat bananas and carrots, so you can give them a lot of different kinds of food, vegetable matter as well. Vegetable matter, some animal protein like your crushed superworms and all. They are nocturnal and they like to forage, so you don't want to give them anything that is alive because they will not go around hunting. And yeah, apart from this, you will need to give them calcium as well, supplement them with calcium. You can give them eggshells or cuttlefish bone. I am going to give them eggshells for now, but eventually I will get cuttlefish bone. So that's pretty much it.
So guys, this is the basic setup for now. This is just a temporary enclosure. We've got around 5 inches of substrate in there, and we're using that piece of driftwood as height. They can easily dig under it. They can also dig under this feeding plate kind of area. Now there's a lot of leaf litter for them to hide under and forage around. There's a water dish that is not too deep. I will add a few rocks in there so that they can climb out easily. And there's a piece of plant. Now I will be adding other stuff eventually, like moss and all, but for now this is the basic enclosure. So now we wait, and when the crabs arrive, we'll put them in here.
2 days later.
Hey guys, so I just received the package, so let's unbox this and see how the crabs are doing.
So guys, as you can see, the package is nicely sealed. I'm just going to remove this plastic cover, and I'm going to remove my headdress obviously, and then we'll unbox this. So guys, as you can see, they have sent a really nice box. It's a nice styrofoam box which was it was wrapped properly inside that plastic, and yeah, best for pets, and they've sealed it pretty nicely. So let's just get into the box and see how the animals are doing. Hopefully everything is fine.
Once again guys, this is not a sponsored video, but I will leave the link to Best for Pets website and Instagram in the description down below. So if you want to order these crabs, or if you want to get something else from them, you can check them out. So guys, as you can see, the crabs have been packed really well. They even stuck the styrofoam box with newspaper, and the crabs are double bagged, and inside the bags they have a piece of sponge to hold on to, and there's some water to keep the humidity in. So yeah, I'm really satisfied with the packaging.
So guys, now let's put the crab into the enclosure. I have watered the enclosure quite a lot. There's a lot of humidity in here. I have added more leaf litter as well. I'm trying to find moss. Like, there are pieces of bricks here and there that get a lot of moss. So I want to break those pieces off and basically put them here. It's just something that will look nice. I have also added the water in the water dish. And I haven't added rocks. I forgot to add rocks. I'll do that. But here are the crabs. I took them out. And let's add them. We'll add the big one first. Wait, I'll switch on flash. So guys, that is the big Metasesarma aubryi. Unfortunately, both of them are males. I did order a male and a female, but apparently females were not available at the moment. So no issues. I'll find a female later on. But yeah, I managed to record some really nice feeding video of the smaller one. I'll put them at the end of the screen, at the end of the video, not screen. So yeah, just look at that. So pretty, really cool. Oh, jumped. They don't like light. They're basically nocturnal, right? So yeah, let's add the other one as well. So basically guys, I'm just adding the crabs right now, and at the end of the video, this one is more colorful by the way. At the end of the video, I'll make a compilation of all the stuff, them eating, exploring and all. So do watch that. And yeah, let's add her. Yeah. Him, they both are males. Where's the other one? He's gone somewhere. Probably under this leaf. But yeah. So guys, that is it. This is the enclosure. It'll do for now. Like, the crabs are really small. They're about an inch in size, and this tub is really big. It's a 50-liter tub, as you guys already know. So yeah, that is the temporary enclosure for these crabs. Eventually they will get into a really sweet looking paludarium back home, not here. As you guys know. So yeah, now I'll leave you guys with some footage of these crabs exploring and eating and all that good stuff. Bye bye.